Well, welcome back to Sports Night, and it's time now for really my first Zoom interview, and I can't remember the last time I had one of these. And what better way to bring in than with a couple of businessmen, entrepreneurs, and hoopers that are doing big things in the world of entertainment and sports. I'm talking about none other than Christian Sutton and Melvin Buckley, a.k.a. King Buckley of the Crew League on Revolt TV. What's going on, fellas?
How you doing, Brian?
What's good?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hey, first off, I have to start off with the creator of the Crew League. I'm going with Christian. And I guess, how did you come to make TCL? How'd you make it come to fruition?
Well, I'm one of the creatives on the Crew League. Our founder, Eli Maroon, actually, he used to play basketball with a lot of your favorite rappers at the height of the quarantine. They didn't have much to do other than playing ball. So you would see these pickup games with The Weeknd and Chris Brown. And we kind of ideated on, man, it would be really cool if we could get some of your favorite rappers in an AAU-style tournament to play basketball against each other. And that's how the Crew League was born. We were able to get a deal with Revolt TV, and we air our show more like a reality television show that showed the live basketball experience of some of your favorite rappers and their crews.
Okay, I like that. I mean, see, you have some star entertainers like Chris Brown, NEL, Choppa, G Herbo in previous seasons.
Yeah, G Herbo, NLE Choppa, Unwell, 24 Karat Golden, Sway Lee was one of our previous champions. We've had some of your favorite rappers participate in the Crew League. It's been a lot of fun.
Okay, but Buck, folks may know you from hooping at South Florida. I know you used to get buckets down there, or people may know you from being the swaggiest brother that I know. You got an amazing flow, and if you haven't heard the track TPA streaming everywhere. But Buck, how much fun did you have actually being in front of the cameras? Because if anyone knows you, knows that you're a ham. You know what I mean? Like you're unafraid of being on camera. So how did you enjoy that?
Well, I enjoyed it because, like you said, I'm a ham. So I mean, it is what it is. When the cameras come on, I turn on. So I mean, it was built just right, and it was interesting just being from a production side of it. Reminds me of the Big Three, but with a lot more theatrics and a lot more things that I think people will be gravitated towards to actually be engaged with the fandom with it. So it's actually, to me, probably the most ingenious entertainment / sports thing that we got going on.
See, now I can tell you're in entertainment because you created a beautiful segue for me to get to Christian to talk to him about some of the different things and rules that he's put in place, similar to how the Big Three has some rules. We're talking off camera, Christian. I mean, the ISO is something I love, but how did you kind of come up with some of the different bells and whistles to make it as entertainment as well as just sport?
So it's a 4-on-4 basketball tournament. Your favorite rappers team up with their crews on a custom shortened court, and it really increases the chances of ISO basketball. We have certain rules to make sure that our captains, who are the rappers, stay in the game, and they have to shoot the free throws instead of the other players. We also do this thing called the ISO rule, where at any point in the game, the artist, who's the captain of the team, can call ISO. Everyone else clears out the lane except their defender, and you see a one-on-one basketball with a spotlight over top of them. So, we do some really fun antics to make sure that we keep it spiced up and different than your average basketball game.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Now, I have to put you on the spot now, Christian.
Okay, yeah.
Who that was out on the court that was a well-known artist that surprised you in the fact that they could hoop, and who did you see like, goodness gracious, this cat, ooh, goodness, he should not be hooping at all?
Man, okay, I can't fail to mention as one of the better hoopers, Chris Brown. He is our reigning champion from season 2, one of our leading scorers from last season, and I can't wait for you guys to see what he does this year. I also honorable mention for season 3 had to add NLE Choppa. He really surprised me with his ability to play basketball. That guy, if he wouldn't have been rapping, I wouldn't be surprised if he'd be playing on a D1 school. Okay. One of the worst rappers, though, man. I'm
here for it.
Man, your boy G-Eazy is also up there with one of the worst. I'm not gonna lie, but I definitely had to say, probably YK Osiris, man. YK Osiris, he played with us for 2 seasons. He was on Tiger's team last year. He has his own team this year. And I can't wait for you guys to see how he stunk it up on the court.
I appreciate you keeping it a buck with us, Christian.
I had to keep it a buck.
I appreciate that. Now, Buck, I wonder about this from you, a guy who grew up playing basketball. Who was someone that maybe surprised you? Like, oh my goodness, this guy, he can actually play.
Chris Brown. Chris Brown, like when I saw him play in person, I mean, I've seen him in the YouTube. I've seen him with a couple of different videos and stuff like that. But to see him in person, handle the ball like he handled the ball, knock down shots, be able to create shots for himself and others. I mean, he was actually, I mean, you know, he could play. He could play. He could play some basketball.
Okay, all right. Now, Buck, you don't only hoop or rap. You're involved also in fashion, correct? Kind of educate me and the folks here on some of the different things that you have on your plate, because I do know that you're from Chicago, but you've recently relocated to Las Vegas, but you're doing a whole lot of different things. You got a whole lot of balls that you're spinning on your fingers, so to speak.
Yeah, I like that segue. No, but yeah, we got the fashion magazine, Regime Magazine. I started it when I was about 25 years old, and I was probably the youngest melanated man to have a magazine of that stature, being in 11 different international airports. I had a distribution deal with Hudson News. Wow. Pulled back a little bit because I got to a place where I just really didn't know like what to do. So I had to do a little bit more research and things of that nature. But I've put on some pretty good fashion shows. We're about to bring one to the Las Vegas area at the Crystal Shops of Aria and Maceo's, at the store Maceo, where I'm going to probably have you hosting and walking. Very fashionable young man you are.
I do what I
can.
So
we're going, we're just going to combine it, and we're just going to continue to elevate the culture, and elevate, everything that we're trying to do. Just highlighting, unique style and creatives from different types of entertainment, from sports broadcasting to producing a show like TCL. Fashion is involved. So what I'm saying, we're here.
Okay, I like to hear. And if you get me in the fashion sense, I'm down to host, I'm down to walk. I do my best to stay as clean as I can on TV. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Now, Christian, you mentioned that you've had 2 seasons so far. A 3rd season is coming up. Please tell everybody here in Las Vegas just how they can catch the Crew League on different outlets and when we can expect the 3rd season to come out.
Absolutely. So season 3 of the Crew League will be available to watch on Revolt TV starting on February 11th. Okay. And the awesome thing too about Revolt, they have an app where you can check out all the different seasons of the show on the Revolt TV app. We're also available on YouTube. So you can check us out there and you'll see the great team, the great production team's work from Psycho Films, my company, and Gray Space Productions. We put on a great show to be able to get these artists, these entertainers, these former NBA and basketball players, these social media superstars, amazing audience, all in the same place to give you a really entertaining, fun, funny show, where you can see some great basketball, have some great laughs, and see some of your favorite people all doing those actions. So very proud to be a part of that production. Shout out to Sean Diddy Combs and Revolt TV, for giving us the opportunity to put these wonderful brothers like Buck on an awesome platform.
Man, he over here hobnobbing with Diddy. Okay, I'm glad you gave me the time of day, Christian. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Christian, could you also let folks know what is at stake? Like, what are these people playing? I know they're playing you play for pride and bragging rights and everything else, but you're on TV, so I know you got a couple bucks that you're throwing their way.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the Crew League champion for this season, season 3, will be winning $250,000. So there's a lot of money on the line, as well as, like you said, the bragging rights and, the ability to tell everybody that you're the best rapper and your crew are some of the best ball players in the game, which is very essential to some of these artists. So.
All right. And it's already done.
Win if you can do it.
Okay, cool. So if your team won, because I know you can't say if they won or not, can I borrow $5?
I mean, you can do that regardless.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys coming on and talking with me here on Sports Night. We got King Buck from TCL, of course, and of course, Christian as well, the creator of the league. Thank you guys for coming on with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Brian.